Monroe County Department of Public Health says it has received the COVID vaccine that was delayed last week. Every little bit helps. In the Finger Lakes region, there are 670,000 people eligible for the vaccine, but only 140,000 have received a shot. Christian Garzone joining us live now. Christian, supply is still a big issue here.
Maureen, it is, and some people are taking road trips across the state, some to Buffalo, some to Syracuse, some all the way to Potsdam to get that COVID-19 vaccination. But the head of the Finger Lakes vaccination hub says this all comes down to the conversation of supply versus demand, both here and across the country right now. Dr. Nancy Bennett, head of the Finger Lakes Vaccine Hub, says around 670,000 people in our region are currently eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine, but only 140,000 roughly have received their shots.
Yes, we've heard these tales of people going well outside our region to seek vaccination.
We're told people are heading to Buffalo, Syracuse, some as far away as Potsdam. Bennett says in the near future, though, we're going to see more vaccine stock coming in here. And don't forget, she says, if you travel to somewhere like Potsdam, you have to go back for that second shot.
And so if people can just be patient, they will be able to get vaccinated.
Bennett says it all comes down to supply. If we had enough here, we could get the job done relatively quickly.
We could be done vaccinating everyone in our region in just a few months if we had enough vaccine.
Dr. Bennett says enthusiasm for the vaccine is high, a good sign that trust has grown.
You know, the initial vaccine was developed as Operation Warp Speed, and I think that made people very uncomfortable.
But, she says, no shortcuts were taken developing this remedy. Mostly administrative barriers were removed to expedite the process.
These vaccines are very safe. I think they're extraordinarily effective.
If we can get more shots into arms, President Biden did say we will be approaching normalcy by the end of the year, with Christmas looking a lot better than last. Bennett did say she hopes by fall we'll be back to some kind of normal, but again, if we have the vaccine.
We're just completely dependent on that in predicting when we can go back to normal.
Now, Dr. Bennett did add that new vaccination site in the region, the FEMA Hawkeye site, can give up to 7,000 doses per week, and that's coming in March. In Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, Maureen, back to you.
All right, Christian, thank you. Dr. Bennett did also touch on those other COVID variants and said, as far as she can tell, the vaccines are effective against those, though the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is slightly less effective. Either way, she says, we are in good shape when it comes to the efficiency of these vaccines.